Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fonda and I'm the author of the new book, Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love, available now in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. And of course, I am also the author of Chakra Healing for Vibrant Energy, exploring your 7 energy centers with mindfulness, yoga, and Ayurveda. And actually today, we're gonna treat this as a tool to help us with the 3rd chakra today. Now, if you are interested in just the meditation and not the chakra explanation, I'm going to put the timestamp below. So you can go ahead and click right through to the meditation if you prefer the meditation. If you want an overview of the 3rd chakra, you can stay with me now. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below, hit the bell for notifications of all my videos. This video is about the 3rd chakra meditation for the Twin Flame community, for Twin Flames, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. I've done videos on chakras 1 and 2. This is the 3rd chakra, the solar plexus, Manipura, which means lustrous gem. And we're just going to focus in on the area around the navel. So just think of a bright, shiny sun around the area of the solar plexus. And this area is really a challenge for a lot of people. This is your sense of personal power. This is your sense of manifesting things through your will and desire and moving forward with confidence in the world. This book is so beautiful. It's really funny. When you write a book, you forget the contents of the book. You spend a year or so, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, but for me it was roughly 6 months to a year. You spend that time writing the book and rewriting it and doing the edits and going back and forth from the publisher. And then once it's published, you kind of forget what's in the inside because you've spent so much time with a book that you kind of get sick of it at the end because you've read it and reread it at least 100 times and you wrote it. But it's such a, if you have not yet picked up your paperback copy of Chakra Healing for Vibrant Energy, it's well worth it as a resource for balancing your chakras. And you can actually take a chapter a week, a chapter a month, a chapter every 2 weeks, and just work on that chakra. But it's got mind, body, soul, spirit. It's got for men and women. But let's just look at this solar plexus chakra. What I'm going to read here is Manipura, which is the lustrous gem, is our center of personal power. When this chakra is properly open and aligned, we feel a sense of power in our actions. We feel we can effectively manifest our needs and desires and make a difference in our lives. When balanced, Manipura's power brings about change and forward movement to achieve goals. Imbalanced, it generates self-serving or ineffective actions. So we're really looking at this. We're looking at this as our inner power. We're looking at this as setting personal boundaries. We're looking at this as the most powerful energy to move forward to accomplish things. Now, we both know in the twin flame journey, if there is one of the other that is not standing in their personal power, it makes it very difficult for the couple to come together in unity in the 3D world, in the physical realm, because that personal power, that sense of being able to move forward effectively and efficiently and according to your will and desires is really, really important. So this chapter in this book especially is a very special chapter, especially for the twin flame community, because it talks about things like people pleasing and boundary setting. It talks about having a strong will in your desires and just being able to stand up for your will and desires. Now in this, I also have healing affirmations. And so I'm just going to read to you the healing affirmations for the Manipura chakra. And the daily affirmation is, I stand firm in my personal power as a shining example for others. I am certain of my wants, needs, and desires. So I thought I'd give that to you, that daily affirmation, as a gift in order for you to reaffirm your presence on this earthly plane, to reaffirm your wants, desires, and just who you are in this world, and with will and with confidence being able to step up and move forward in your life and not shrink back out of fear. And so, like I said, for the Twin Flame Collective, this is a really, 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 really important chakra. And it took me a long time to actually do this video because I knew of the utmost importance of this chakra. Another thing I have in this book, if you guys pick up a copy, I have yoga breathing techniques or pranayama for each of the chakras, as well as yoga asanas or yoga postures for each of the chakras to heal and align them. Now, another thing you can do when you're doing your chakra healing meditations is there are gems and crystals for each of the chakras. So one thing you can do is hold the gem. So right here, I have a citrine crystal, and you can hold it in your hand while you're meditating with your palms up. You can close your hand. You can put it on if you're lying down for a meditation, you can put it on the body part that corresponds to that specific chakra for the duration of the meditation. Now, if it's something that you need to bring mindfulness to, so let's just suppose that the Manipura or the solar plexus chakra is a chakra that you really feel that you need to work on, you can actually carry it with you throughout the day as a touchstone with the energy of that crystal or gem, just to be able to remind you to have the mindfulness to breathe into the area of that chakra, to remind you to have the openness of the healing in that specific chakra. So for me personally, I have this as a reminder to stay in my personal power and to not give away my personal power, or not be afraid to stand up for myself, to not be afraid to assert my will and desire. So there you go. I hope you have a nice overview now of the Manipura chakra. Now, as we think about this Manipura chakra, it is the color yellow like the sun. The element for the Manipura chakra is the sun. You think of the sun, the solar plexus, right? And for the twin flames, as I mentioned, for the twin flame couple, this is a really important one because of that fiery element. In fact, in the entire chakra system, the solar plexus chakra is the only one with the fire element within it. So each of the chakras has their own specific element. The Manipura chakra has the fire element in it, and twin flames, fire, right? So there you go. So in order to start this meditation, you can, as I mentioned, each time we do one of these guided meditations, you can have a picture of your twin flame, divine masculine or divine feminine. You can be sitting along with your twin flame, divine masculine or divine feminine. If you are sitting in person with them, I would highly recommend that you guys sit face to face, knee to knee. You can have back supports if you choose. I like to use back jack chairs. It's actually, I think the brand name is called back jack. Or you can use pillows or just a harder surface to be able to lean up against. But I really, really do recommend that you sit knee to knee and have part of your body touching each other as well. Now, if you are using a photograph of your twin flame, and in your mind's eye, if you're bringing your twin flame to you through this meditation, what I would recommend is just visualizing. Visualize that your twin flame, divine masculine or divine feminine, is sitting with you knee to knee, is sitting with you and experiencing the healing of the solar plexus chakra with you throughout this meditation. So we're going to just simply close our eyes, begin to focus inward, just moving through the breath. Now, usually the breathing technique that is good for the solar plexus chakra is the Bhastrika breath, or the breath of fire. But it's called the bellows breath, the breath of fire. And we're not going to do that for this one because I want this to be a more meditative, slowing down experience where you become aware of the area of the solar plexus just through some simple breathing techniques. So just closing your eyes. You're going to gently, as you breathe in through your nose, the lips closed, you're going to expand the belly. And then as you exhale, you're just going to contract the belly. Try to breathe through the belly, the lower belly breaths, rather than using the chest and the shoulders to breathe. We really want to take that breath deeper down into the abdomen. Inhale deeply, just expanding the belly. And then contracting the belly. Now, yoga teaches that with controlled breath, there must be a pause in between each inhalation and each exhalation. So it's a slight pause, but it just allows the body to settle into the calm stillness of the breath and the mind and the soul. And when your breath slows down, your mind actually slows down. So we're just going to continue on with this breathing pattern. Inhale deeply. Expanding the belly. And then exhale completely. Contracting the belly. Now, as you settle in, I'd like you to bring to your mind's eye the area around your belly button. Now, this moves on through to the back. So it would go from where your belly button is all the way through your body to about the mid-back. Imagine a swirling wheel of yellow, the yellow color, like a spinning disc moving around, cleansing and healing every organ in that area surrounding your belly button, the area of the solar plexus, healing every tissue, healing every cell. Imagine it just being an incinerating fire, just burning off any toxins that you no longer need, and just heating up the body in a way that is going to cause healing. Now, as we move through and feel the spinning energy, the fiery energy of the solar plexus, we're going to feel into the emotional body. Now, as you breathe in and breathe out, you're also visualizing your twin flame and your twin flame's physical body and emotional body. And as you visualize your twin's physical body and emotional body, you're also setting the intention for them, for their healing. Having that spinning vortex of fiery energy designed to cleanse and burn away at anything that is no longer needed. That includes toxic emotions. That includes emotions of fear. That includes emotions of not being enough. That includes the emotions of not being seen on this earth. Oftentimes, those who feel that they are not seen, their power is not felt, and that their words are not heard, they often have a tendency to gain weight around the area of the solar plexus in order to be seen, to be heard, and to try and have their power be felt in the world. If this is you, or if this is your twin, know that that's not necessary. Feel into it that the personal power of yourself showing up in the world comes through that inner fire, that inner power. And that it glows so brightly that it shines forth without the need to push itself out into the world. So letting go of the feelings of inadequacy, letting go of the sentiment that you're not enough, letting go of the feeling of being powerless. They may have served us up until now, but now we no longer need their ill-willed advice. We're going to let go of the notion that the eye that is shining through the solar plexus does not matter, because it does. Your will and your desires are needed on this earth plane. The earth plane needs your unique gifts and talents, and also your unique presence and how you show up on this earth. It's time to cut the cords of your past in the way where you might have felt inadequate. Cut them away. You no longer need that. In fact, let's invoke Archangel Michael with his sword of light to cut away at the cords surrounding your solar plexus chakra that are the cords of negativity, fear, and inadequacy. As you breathe in deeply, just exhale, letting go, allowing Archangel Michael to cut the cords for you and your twin, the cords that are filled with inadequacy, negativity, and fear of not being enough. You've carried those cords along for long enough. You don't need them, and your twin doesn't need them. You are powerful in your own right because God, the Creator, put you here. And that's all you need to know, is that your personal power comes from within, and that is God-given, and that it doesn't need to be earned. Breathe in this truth. Breathe in that truth. Exhale any false beliefs about who you are and your positioning in this earth. As you breathe in the truth of my personal power belongs to me, and it's my God-given right to be powerful. And as you breathe out, you're going to breathe out anyone's preconceived notions about who you are in this world. Let those go. They're just opinions. They don't belong to you. Let them go now. Breathing in that power. Feeling the rising confidence that comes from knowing that your power belongs to you. No one can take it from you. It is yours. Just feel the healing in the area of the solar plexus that comes with that realization. My personal power belongs to me. My personal power belongs to me. No one can take my personal power unless I give it to them. My personal power belongs to me. This is a tremendous area of healing for you and for your twin. Now might be a good time to do some sharing with your twin in the 3D or the 5D. Sharing in what you believe was your false notion of not having your personal power. And why you've either shrunk back from standing in your power, or whether you have forcefully moved forward to attempt to stand in your power. Where did that belief system come from? Who put that belief system there? Why did you, as a child of God, why did you perpetuate that belief system that someone else put there? Take a minute and share your story with your twin flame. as to why you felt you could not stand in confidence in your personal power and have your wills and desires successfully met without having to either shrink back or push through. Explore that and share that with your twin now. Now you're going to reverse the conversation to be able to receive. Ask your twin what happened in their life that caused them to lose their sense of personal power. What caused them to perpetuate this false belief system about how they appear in the world? What wounds in the solar plexus chakra do they need to heal? If you're doing a channeled reading, you can pause the video and actually get out some paper and a pen, or your journal and a pen, and just write down what your twin has to say about their sense of inadequacy when it comes to their personal power. When your twin is done with their share, thank them for sharing their story with you. It's time for healing. It's time to let go of the old stories. It's time to let go of the false beliefs about who you are and about who they perceived themselves to be before this meditation. The beautiful thing about releasing false belief systems is that when you decide to let go of those beliefs, the changes are instantaneous. You are worthy You are enough. You are powerful. You are splendid. You are confident. You are radiant. You are joyful. You are powerful. You are a light. And as a light, you shine forward with this beautiful fiery energy out into the world. And you are perfect in your light, just as you are. Your twin is perfect in their light, just as they are. You should be feeling this bright energy, and that the weight has been lifted. The burden is gone. As we come to a close in this meditation, make sure you thank your twin for sharing this moment of solar plexus healing with you. Give them a hug and a kiss, a warm embrace. Allow it to be a moment of healing for both of you. Bring your hands to your heart. Raise your fingertips to your forehead and take a bow to your higher self and to your twin's higher self, with gratitude for the time that you've spent healing your solar plexus chakra. Bring your hands back to your heart space and let's bow to each other, wishing peace and happiness. Thank you so much for joining me on this chakra healing journey. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe to my channel below, hit the bell for notifications, and honestly, pick up a copy of Chakra Healing for Vibrant Energy. There are guided meditations for each of the chakras inside the book, and also the healing exercises such as the breathing techniques and the yoga postures for healing each of the 7 chakras. Thank you so much for pledging your support on Patreon, www.patreon.com/Michelle S. Fondin, and I will see you guys in the next video.